Afternoon, not legal advice. Subscribe, sign up, share. Yeah, feel free to share, like, etc. I thought I'd do something different, a little bit of an impromptu brief video about Fidelity and the recent changes, I guess, in cost basis that have been reflected. Obviously, I'm involved with Fidelity, and I do see everybody's comments regarding Fidelity, and I did note the change to $2.99 cost basis, and then the change that's reflected today of zero, at least in my account, it's zero across the board. I also know that there was a prior notice saying that the tax statements would be delivered by March 5th, which was yesterday, or at least the end of the day yesterday. So it might be reflective of that there has been, they had some kind of date they had to comply with, and they made some claim or decision to take the stance that zero was the safest way to go, or it's an error, whatever. It's continuing deceptive conduct, I would say. So, as I did when the cost basis was changed to $2.99 out of the blue, when it was changed today to 000 across the board, I emailed my counsel for Fidelity. So this is the attorneys that are representing Fidelity in my lawsuit, that may be representing them in my arbitration and also in federal court. And briefly, I'll kind of just summarize what I said. Today, the manipulation by our client continues, correcting their recent unilateral false cost basis of $2.99. Today, my account falsely reflects all zeros. So it falsely and knowingly asserts a cost basis which your client knows is false. And in parentheses, probably with the intention to knowingly induce emotional distress. Close parentheses. Please add this new claim to the state claims for which I demand immediate arbitration. This continuing nonsense has got to stop. I am truly pissed, and your client is continuously and intentionally causing more damage, quotation marks, to show retail who is boss, close quotation marks. And then I sign my name. So I've continually advised opposing counsel of what's going on if they didn't know. I've advised them of this. I've asserted that it's a new claim, that every time they F around that it's a new claim. It also is problematic. It seems like it might be some type of problem with the IRS. In other words, they're providing false information, knowingly providing false information to the IRS. That to me is problematic. I have not decided myself whether I will be contacting the IRS Criminal Division, whether I'll be contacting the Secret Service or the FBI to report what appears to be at least suspicious conduct relating to federal taxes. I can't advise you, and I'm not advising you what you should or should not do with regard to contacting those units. Separate and apart from that, we still need to continue the pressure on Congress people. I know, for example, and I'm going to send out a separate video on this. I know, for example, there's a congresswoman in California who took the position that she was pro small person, and presented that view during her first 2 years in Congress. She ran for re-election and won. After this Mmtlp stuff came about, I sent her numerous communications advising her about that, because theoretically, in light of her stance, she should have been in favor of that. Never heard anything back. And now she's running for senator in California. Katie Porter is her name. So I would have considered voting for her, but now I won't, and I will let her know that. And you should let all your congresspeople know directly what your position is, and that you won't vote for them if they don't support you, and that you will communicate it to your friends, and you will communicate it on social media. And again, I know that at this point in time, unfortunately, 90 days has elapsed or so, and energy has been sapped, but now's the time to kind of step it up and increase the pressure. You know the legal pressure is increasing. More and more lawsuits are going to be filed day by day. But on top of that, we need to influence Congress, and they need to know they have risk, the risk being that we'll kick them out of office. And you got to communicate that directly to them, and continuously and persistently. So that's what I urge. I'm aware of all that is going on, and whenever I see it, I document it and communicate it to opposing counsel. I know it's frustrating. I know it causes people concern. I'm aware of that. I feel it myself. And that's why I try to communicate by tweet or by video that I understand what's going on and what I'm doing. I hope that alleviates some anxiety, but I understand everybody's concern. So I'm aware of it. It's been communicated. When I hear back, I will also communicate what I hear back. So be well, take care. Try not to let this overwhelm you, but act on it. You know, if you're stressed over this, action usually makes people feel better. So take some action. Call somebody, send a letter, call your congressperson, call your broker, bitch. But be active, because action beats depression, and it'll make you feel better, and it also will be constructive and be helpful. If not for MMTLP only, for the whole naked short game. Anyway, have a good Sunday. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk again soon.